is now under the microscope.
He made an extra $42,000 in overtime last year. News 4's Brittany Smallwood has more on this. Brittany?
Don and Jackie, after the Buffalo comptroller audited the operator of the Erie Basin Marina and Hatch restaurant, he sent a letter to city officials to look at the operator's son, asking why he's nearly doubled his salary with overtime. Buffalo comptroller Mark Schroeder is looking into why a city employee has received more than $48,000 in overtime over the past 2 years. This is a letter Schroeder sent to the Public Works Commissioner asking why Michael Wolaz Jr. has worked so many hours outside of a regular workday.
We are interested in having timesheets. We are interested in knowing who his supervisor is, especially who monitored the timesheets.
City records show that Wolaz is a water distribution supervisor. In 2012, his base salary was $58,000, but he was paid $42,000 more in overtime. This year, his base salary is nearly $60,000, and so far, he's received roughly $36,000 in overtime. The comptroller started looking into Wolaz's city pay after an audit showed that Brandon Services, the operator of Erie Basin Marina and Hatch restaurant, underpaid the city nearly $350,000 in rent. Brandon Services is owned and operated by Wolaz's mother, Renee. The comptroller says he's looking into whether Wolaz Jr. worked for his family at the marina while on city time. Steve Stepniak, the Department of Public Works Commissioner, says Wolaz Jr. is a good employee who works around the clock. Why has Michael Wolaz Jr. worked so much overtime?
Well, the position that he holds is 24/7 operation, water distribution. Anytime there's an issue with water, he's on call, and it's a very demanding job.
Stepniak says an outside company oversees and validates all of Wolaz's overtime. The commissioner also says Wolaz's job is extensive and involved with various water issues.
Whether it's pumping, you have to make sure that the system is running properly. When there's any water breaks and any complaints about water.
Schroeder says he also sent a letter to the owner of Brandon Services asking for Wolaz Jr.'s current employment status and documentation of any hours he's worked from the beginning of 2012 until now. I spoke with Wolaz Jr. He declined to comment. Reporting live in the newsroom, Brittany Smallwood, News 4.
This story